everybody, and welcome back, and this is video 6 of the WordPress Premium plugin called Easy Optin Builder. Now in this video I'm going to be showing you some very powerful ways that you can add more people to your list, more responsive buyers to your list, and it's called using the footer ad on the bottom of your browser or the top bar ad on the top of your browser window. What Easy Optin Builder will do in the footer ad is you can have it go to a different URL when clicked upon, like a buy button or a different URL of a website. You can add images with an opt-in form in the footer ad. You can add a clickable button so that it will pop up into a nice opt-in form like you've seen on other samples. So this is a very powerful way to grow your business by putting top bar ads or footer ads. I wouldn't use both, but either a top bar ad or a footer ad, and I get a lot of business through this avenue.
I will show you how this works. If you visit my blog, you'll see, if you scroll down, you'll see a footer ad at the very bottom. Now this is very powerful, and it says click here to receive 100% free gift, and it's nice and orange. You can change the color, anything that you want. If I click on that, it has a call to action. Now when you're in your WordPress dashboard, you go to Easy Optin Builder in the tab and you click on Post Top Bar Options. And you'll see this section where it says top bottom bar options. Now right now it is enabled. Now I can quickly and easily change it from the bottom position to the top position and click Save Changes. And so when I visit my blog and if I refresh, you see that? So now it's at the very top of my WordPress blog, and it's a really cool look. And so if I click on there, there's the opt-in form right there. Now there's some other really cool features that you can do here. For example, the bar width, right now it's at 100%. It goes across the entire page of the browser. You can set it to 50 or 75, whatever. You can add a border around it. So for example, right now the border color is red. So for example, if I put in a 2-pixel border, and you can even choose it to be solid or dashed or dotted. So I'll just use solid for now, and I'll click on Save Changes. You'll see now it has a red border around it, or it can be dashed or whatever that you set up. So there's basically 3 different features that you can do with a footer or the top bar ad. You can have it as a pop-up to a opt-in form, or you can have it as a redirect to another URL. You simply just go to your opt-in ID, and instead of a pop-up, I can have it as a buy button, and I just click on buy button and enable the buy button and put in the URL here. I can go to a different sales page, whatever. For example, Sales Press Pro or a freebie offer. If I have a freebie offer, I put the URL right there. Have it a self or a new window and click on Save Changes. So now if I refresh my blog, you'll now see that when I click on here, and it'll go to Sales Press Pro. See that? Let me go back and I'll show you a little trick here. And if you want to do a little trick, for example, I want to add an underline to the word click here. You can easily do this. All you need to do is come back and you go to, for example, this is the button here. And all you need to do is where it says click here, you just put underline HTML, and I'll add CSS. Here it is right there, a span, and it's obviously just underline, and then click here. I will put closing span tag, and I will simply just update, and I will simply just save changes. I will refresh. See that? Now that's underlined. And finally, I'm going to show you how you can add the opt-in form right inside the footer ad, and it's going to look really cool. What we're going to do, we're going to come back and we're going to go to this section here. Obviously right now it is just a button, but I'm going to add, for example, the horizontal style opt-in. The only horizontal I have created for this blog is this one right here. So for simplicity's sake, I'm going to put this entire opt-in form inside the footer ad, and I'll just show you for illustration purposes how this works. So if I come back to the dashboard here for Easy Optin Builder, the top bottom bar options, I will simply select the horizontal. Now there's another feature that you want to do. It says make background transparent. What I'm going to do, I'm going to deselect this, and I'm going to make the background, for example, maybe a gray. Now why I'm doing this, or maybe even a black, well, I put a border around it, no, but I am going to show the close button. So I will simply click on Save Changes, and I'll show you what this looks like. So if I refresh, you see what that looks like? Now I am really going to quickly custom tailor this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to blend in the background and this color here to make it the same, and I'm going to disable this. And you can duplicate this easily with Easy Optin Builder. If I go to this page right here, Manage Optins, this will bring up all of your optins that you've created. Now I can go to the horizontal, watch this, and it has a duplicate record. You click on Duplicate Record, and all the settings will be transferred over, and here's the duplicate right here. It says Horizontal Default Optin Copy. I will edit this. I will go to the Optin Background Options, and border width, I will have no border. And I will get this background color. I will save this. I will copy it, and I will go to the background, and I will put that same background right here. And I will select the copy, where it is right here, Horizontal Default Optin Copy, and I will save the changes. Now it looks totally blended in. That looks actually really excellent, actually, as a footer ad. And obviously here's the close button, so people want to click on the close button, they can do that, and that disappears. So very, very powerful, and this works really, really great. I can have it as a footer ad or obviously a top bar ad. And so these are all the bells and whistles of Easy Optin Builder as a top bar ad and footer ad. Thank you.